Hi, my name is Nika Falagbade and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to share with you 5 things that you can do when marriage odds. So, how to love yourself when marriage odds. And I hope that you would find this video insightful and empowering for you, because in this video, I just want to share with you how you can really build self-compassion, find love, and really build on it while going through a marital crisis. Every time I want to talk about loving yourself when marriage odds, there are 2 people that comes to mind in the Bible, Abigail and Leah. Abigail was married to a foolish man who had a wicked and narcissistic personality. Leah was married to Jacob, but she never really experienced true love or affection from him. So 2 different circumstances experiencing similar things. Maybe you're like Leah or you're like Abigail and you're married and things are not just going well now. Maybe there's a lack of intimacy, lack of affection, lack of communication, or certain issues have just broken down in your marriage. This video is going to help you. The first thing I want to do is to speak into your identity. Remember, you are loved, you are a beloved, you are gracious, you are valuable, you are worth it, you are worthy, you are attractive, and the Lord is over you. The Lord is your maker and your husband, is your light and is your salvation, is your redeemer, is your husband, right? So if you are in that situation, remember that your identity is what matters a lot. And that's what I love about Abigail's story. You know, the meaning of her name is God's vineyard, the one that God loves, the beloved of the Lord. Can you see? Imagine such a beautiful person going through such a thing in that situation. So the first thing I want you to do is to rediscover your identity and your self-worth. This is so important because if you're married to someone who constantly abuses you verbally, it can really make you to be crippled emotionally and spiritually. Because when a marriage odds, it has the tendency to break your spirit, to reduce your self-worth, to make you to cycle around blame and self-persecution. But I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to remember that your marriage in that moment does not define who you are. God defines you. So find your identity in God. Expose yourself to the counsel and to knowledge, coaching sessions, therapy sessions, communities that will help you to remind yourself of who you are, because your identity is key to your freedom and liberty emotionally. The second thing that you need to do is to learn how to set boundaries. You see, when you find yourself in a marital situation that's not going well, you have the tendency to begin to please your partner at your own expense. You have to learn to set boundaries in terms of how your partner speaks to you, the things that you do, what you permit, and when you need to enforce certain things. Now, you don't have to do this disrespectfully. You can do this with love. You can do this with wisdom. An example of setting boundaries is when your partner feels that they can talk to you the way they like, insult you every time you make a mistake. You must learn how to sometimes tell your partner, I would appreciate that you do not speak to me this way. Maybe when you're calm and ready to speak, we can talk about this. Now, if your partner has gotten to the point of getting physically abusive during misunderstandings, then you know that you need to do something about it. I'm going to talk about that later on in the video, right? But it's important that you set boundaries and do not permit what you know cannot and should not continue in that marriage. The third thing you want to do is to thrive. Do this for yourself. Do this for your family. You need to thrive. How do you thrive? You thrive by pursuing your passion, pursuing your vision, pursuing your calling, building your business, expanding it to a level where things begin to get better for you. This is not the time for you to settle down and say, oh, I don't want to do anything. Oh, I feel so regretful. Oh, life is not working. I just want to end your life. Don't do that. Don't end your life. You might think that that's the end of your life, but that is the beginning of a beautiful experience that would still turn out for you well, right? From the ashes can come beauty. And for that heaviness you're experiencing, I pray that God gives you the garment of praise and the spirit of joy to go through that season. So you need to thrive. If you have a business you do, put in all of your passion into it. Put in commitment. Learn the strategy to making it work. If it's fitness you love to do, go to the gym, eat well. Just make sure that you're thriving spiritually, emotionally, financially, and every other aspect of your life. The fourth thing you want to do is to create self-care routines that can help you to continue to feel alive. So maybe you want to go for a massage, you want to go to the gym, or you want to go for a community or join a club, or you want to start a passion, or you want to learn a new language, learn a new skill, whatsoever that would help you to engage your mind, engage your soul and spirit, I want to encourage you to do this. So create a self-care routine for yourself, maybe every Saturday or during the week, or just find something you can do. Maybe take a walk around your estate and sing around and dance. Just find the love that you need for yourself. And last thing is, when you find yourself in a marital hurt, you have to be ready to make certain decisions. This marriage that you are in, is it costing you physically? Is it costing you heavy aspects of your life? There are certain times when marriage hurts, especially when it gets physically abusive and emotionally draining. You probably may want to find a way to create an interference. So it's either you want to take it up, go talk to your parents about it, or go talk to your pastors or an elder that can come and intervene in that marriage, or you probably want to consider separation when things have really gotten bad. When things get very bad, you may want to consider a temporary separation. Separation does not mean the end of the marriage. It's probably just an opportunity for the both of you to seek the help and counsel you need and pray about the issues from afar, so that you don't get dead in the process of trying to make your marriage work. Remember, your marriage is not greater than your life. The covenant of life is greater than the covenant of marriage. So make sure that you are thriving and you are whole and healthy while trying to work on your marriage. Okay, if you need to book a session, or you need to read my book, Untold Sacred and Wrecked Marriages, or Thrive, these two resources can help you to reclaim your identity, heal from emotional baggage, and find the direction you need for marital transformation. You can send an email to me, or just book a session, or just get any of my resources. Go over to nikefolagbade.com to start and get started with me, okay? And you can also send me an email to hello@nikefolagbade.com. I hope that this helps you. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Bye.